Hello, welcome to Andy's free guitar chart videos for Saturday, August 24th, and I think I got it right. This is chart number 212, and for my YouTube subscribers and for my Facebook friends and anyone who's found this video, welcome to Andy's free guitar chart videos for today. And I thought it was important to do a chart today, even though I'm tired. I've woken up and I'm sharing my morning self with you and my coffee time, and I thought, this has become a real good habit of mine, playing guitar, making charts, and so I want to share that with you guys today. So it says very simply, chart 212, pattern fretboards. Okay, what are pattern fretboards? These are pattern fretboards. So how many fretboards do we see here? And how are they lined up? Alright, this is kind of risky, but I'm going to just draw a line down the middle here. Okay, and we can kind of look at that line. Now I might have to employ magnifier, so I'm going to do that for a second here. Alright, so more or less everything's in line here. Let's just look at the notes. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. Okay, so it looks like everything's in line in that particular situation there. Okay, now to get out of this I have to do Windows something. Okay, hold on. Okay, as you can see, I'm just waking up. It was Windows Escape. It was the way to get out of magnifier. So the bottom line, let's look at how well it's lined up over here. So we pretty much have our what we call the missing fret. You can see without the magnifier that these are lined up. Alright, so it's safe to assume that more or less, like trucking, the fretboards are lined up vertically. Okay, so what do we have here? Now let's look horizontally. Let's get a different color now, just for the fun of it. We got this on top. We got this. These are our patterns. These are the pattern substitution fretboards. Whether it has the banners up top or not, I'm just showing you this. I'm kind of, going through them, because the more you zoom out with charts, the more you can do, the more freedom you have, but the easier it is to make a mistake when you're drawing lines. And then I'll zoom in and you'll see a note with a line through it. Oh, that didn't work. So we have that, and then we'll just change colors back to the red or orange or whatever. And we'll get just more fretboards here. So we're gonna count all the fretboards, so you can see how to read these charts. And this is, of course, the key up here, right? This is the key. Okay, so here I've put the key up here, a little key that I used from a few charts ago that signified key of. The key of caged. What is the key of caged? The keys of caged are C, A, G, E, and D. And those are all keys. They're actual different keys. You don't play the C to the A unless the song moves that way, but you don't see the key of A and the key of C, intermixed in a musical song usually. So it'd be C, A, right, G, E, and D. Okay, so those are the keys of cage. But in this case, the key is signifying this is the key to the patterns here. Okay, so that's the key to the patterns. So how many fretboards we have here? Certainly in the orange we have 3 fretboards. And with the patterns we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of patterns. But really there's only just 2 sets of patterns. Okay? My light's flickering a little bit. Just a little bit. So, how's that work? We have caged. So let's change the color again of the, let's go to line draw. It probably has its own color all set there. So we have caged in this instance where we have C goes to A, okay, A goes to G, G goes to E, and E goes to D, and that continues on. Continues on. Over here it's not caged, okay, but it's in fourths. So it's the fourth of C is the diminished fourth to the E shape. The fourth of E is the diminished, the fourth of E is A. The fourth of A is D. The fourth of D is G. Now underneath we just have them interleaved. Okay, so what is the relationship between, I guess this would be the A shape, long shape here. These are the long shapes. The C and the A, but then we don't go to the G. There's no room for that on the chart. So we skip the G and we do the E. Okay, the E over to the D shape. Then we skip the C, and so we do 1, 2, skip 1. That's not really that useful for us, but it does. That is the way this is set up. So we're missing like every third one. So it's C to A here, and then we have, I guess this is E to the D shape, and then we have A to the G shape, so, and then D to the C shape. Okay, and then of course C goes to this, doesn't go to this G shape because it's missing one. So that's how that's set up. So we can look at relationships between big cages, but really these cages here, down here, these big card cages, these are pretty much standalones. We just have them on the fretboard like this so they can be viewed and we can study them. Okay, had to take a little break there. So this is the end of the first segment, and we'll see if we can exploit this arrangement of these long patterns in the